Pretty distinctive sound. It's one of those songs that you hear at the beginning, you hear one chord, you hear a little rhythmic pattern going on, and you say, oh, how cool. This is, of course, Sunshine by Jonathon Edwards, 1971. And probably the most popular song of his. I hate to throw him in the one-hit wonder category, but for a lot of people, might not have heard too much of his other stuff. Put out a lot of albums, though, tours the East Coast a lot, or did for a long time. And anyway, this song has a couple of things that I really want to get into. Percussive strumming, and not really anything too difficult as far as the chords go, but we're going to learn how to use your left hand to mute chords on the second and fourth beats, pretty much the way you hear a snare drum in a lot of rock and roll songs. But the first thing I want you to do is listen to the original, figure out what key it's in, and then think about some of the different ways. That first chord is the key. I'll tell you that right there. Find the bass note for the first chord, and that's the key you're in. Now, the easiest way to play in that key is to plan on using a capo. So, get your capo out, figure out where you have to put the capo to be in the right key, and see if you can figure out what the 4 chords are that happen in the song. In the next segment, I'll play through a lot of it and give you some of the secrets, but I really want you to listen to it first and see if you can figure out at least what the chords are and the sequence, like the chord progression. So, coming up, a lesson on Sunshine where we'll break down particularly the right hand, because it's moving very fast, and the left hand, and how to mute these chords. But first, let's make it a little bit of an ear training exercise and just see what you can do. Over the next couple segments, I'll show you the whole thing anyway. With the A, there's a couple different possibilities of ways you can play A. My top choice is, of course, this, with your first finger in the middle on the 3rd string, and your second finger on the 4th, and your 3rd finger on the 1st. In this song, it's not necessarily the one other option for this song is if you can play it with one finger with a hinge bar. The important thing about this is, though, you need to be getting these 3 strings at the 2nd fret, and the 1st string has to be open. So if you can't get the 1st string open by having this finger slightly hyperextended in this hinge bar, don't even think about doing it this way, because we do need to hear the 1st string on our A chords. The strumming in this is based on a double time strumming where we're doing downs at the speed of 1/8 notes, and that means 8 downs in the measure. Most of the measures are going to be broken up into 2 groups of 4. So we'd be thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. When I do this fast, that's the sound we're going to be looking for.